So it's Saturday the 6th of January 2024, and believe it or not, today's the day the Three Kings come out in Spain. And I got to thank one of my Spanish subscribers who gave me some info, because somebody asked me the other day what's it all about, and I got to thank him for giving me all the information about what the Three Kings are, what they do. And obviously I think, yes, last night there was a lot of parades going on last night. Today, right, I got a feeling that was Michael, but I'll do Michael and Colin, because it looked like you're coming at the same time. So you're top people, top men. Everybody else is top people. So as you can see, I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn it around, because it's a lovely day. I can't believe, look at that, eh? Lovely blue sky, but it's blimming cold. You could probably get a bit of wind on the old phone. Anyway, I don't want to upset too many people, because obviously it's probably, in some places it's probably cold, wet. It's cold here, but it's just I'm just messing about. Right, it's cold here, but it's lovely out in the sun. But I'm in the shade. And after yesterday's, because it was so windy, you just wouldn't be able to hear me yesterday, guys. We got a bit of wind, and I think it's that cold wind that's making it feel colder. But today in the shade, it's 16. To some people, that's probably hot, isn't it? It's not. It is warmish in the sun, but not in the shade. So yeah. Well, I was just do a quick one there. I think that was James. He was saying it's good weather for ducks, so it sounds like you got a bit of wet stuff then. Anyway, don't forget, tomorrow is Free Sticker Sunday, and unfortunately, Mad Dave, if you don't contact me by today, tomorrow I'll be dishing out 2 lots of free stickers for Monday. So don't forget, tomorrow I will try and give you a little bit of warning. Like I said before, make sure you rung the bell until you get notification. Obviously, you have to be a subscriber to get that. But I'll try and be on for about 10 minutes. See, give you a chance to say free stick tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. Right. Now, looking at yesterday's comments on the chat that I'm doing now, Gunther asked me how many drones I got. Good, you're nosy. I got a lot. I can't say how many I got, because obviously I don't want to tell the wife I got loads of drones, do I? But I got quite a few drones, and I'll be honest, I'm addicted to drones. But if you want to check out my drone channel, Shaun the Drones, easy to remember, please check it out. Anyway, so today's question is by Cheryl. Now, I believe, Cheryl, you're back here, aren't you? I bet you ain't going swimming in that pool. I bet that pool must be lower than 10 today. It's probably warmer in the sea, to be honest. Anyway, okay, so now Cheryl was asking me, walks around Camposol, because she lives on Camposol. Can you walk around all the sectors? Is there signs where to go, Shaun? Can you talk about this subject? I can. Right, Cheryl. Not just for you personally, but anybody else living on Camposol, or visiting Camposol, and staying here for a holiday or whatever. If you check out my playlist, I've actually done quite a few walks around Camposol. And to be honest, I think of all the sectors, I'm talking about A, B, C and D, you can go off for walks. They're not, I'll be honest, they're not signposted. But when you get out in the campo, you can see the tracks. Now, I take Bonnie usually in the evenings, and we go on the campo a little bit, and it's a bit of a walk. It's up near the pig farm area, but it's a nice walk. You can obviously walk around the parks. You can walk down to along the solar farm, and there's a nice track there, and that take you up through the Rambler, back over the bridge. On B, you can go down to the woods. You can head down towards the what you call, so I'm trying to keep warm, that's why I'm moving about. I was trying to, I think it was called the Hot Springs, even though it's not the Hot Springs anymore because the Hot Springs has dried up. But you could walk down there. I've done a few videos down that area, and you can walk along the Rambler. What else can you do on B? Yeah, you could. I mean, obviously, it was also where the shops are. There's the service road, and that takes you on down towards the, like if you're heading down towards the country club. That's a nice walk. Then we go on to C. On C, there's walks that you can go around. There's a, you know, where the Rambler is, where the bridge is, you can walk around that area. Where else? And obviously at the back of C, as I call it, I'm talking about the main part of C. There's like a big steep hill, and that takes you up to the reservoir, and that's apparently your water supply. Well, if you're living on C anyway, I think it's C and D's water supply. There's a big massive reservoir up there, and that's a lovely walk because you can walk from there right round to D. I've done a few videos. I mean, I've done a video on that one, and on D, God, on D there's loads, but there's actually a garden called, I think it's not called it. It's not a sign up saying it, but it was a guy done it all himself. They called it the Lone Garden. Unfortunately he's gone back to the UK. But he's got like a batang there, and then he's got a lovely walk. So it's a short walk, but it's nice. It's good. It's all stoned, so you can't get lost on that one. But the walks there, they've got loads, and I've done a few walking videos around that area. I think I've done a walk from the back of D, going up to there's a house. It's like on the prairie, house on the, remember that old series? It's a lone house. It's Cheryl, you wouldn't get lost. Now, believe it or not, I think there was actually a walk. There used to be a walking group. I think it was called the D Walking Group, but I can't swear on that. Now, obviously, don't forget, I do the Camposol Explorers. Now, ours is not a walking group. We go out exploring places. There's obviously walking involved, but you're most welcome to come on that. Now, next month, we're going to the Guns, the Cartagena Guns. Now, there's a bit of walking in that. I can be sure for that. But yeah, I mean, there's loads of walks, but unfortunately, they're not marked. But you've only got to go on the Campo part, and you can just see the tracks. Don't worry, you won't get lost. Obviously, as they say, take good walking boots. Never go on the Campo when it's rained, because the rain, it's like clay, the soil there, and honestly it's so dangerous, so slippery and dangerous. So we ain't got to worry about the rain at the moment, but when it does rain, don't go on the Campo, because it's lethal. Because I've fallen over a few times, especially taking Bonnie, because Bonnie likes to go off on these exploring things. So that's the question done today. Got Angela's question tomorrow. I've just seen her come up then. And I said, oh yeah, going back to the Three Kings now. Today, I believe the Three Kings have probably been started by now, in all the big cities. He comes in there. I got, like I said at the beginning, if you come in at the beginning, I did say I had a Spanish subscriber who told me the whole sort of history, not the history, but most of the information all about the Three Kings. So please check it out. I think that was a couple of days ago. And to be honest, the Three Kings is a bit like Santa Claus. So you've got three of them, and they'll be giving out toys today. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I've only been to, I'll be honest, I've been to two Three King events, because if they're the kids, they're not for me, but they're interesting because they do have parades, you know, and they have big floats all done up. It's sort of like a Walt Disney sort of thing to me, I think. But you know, it's interesting if you haven't seen one before. So I would get on down to wherever they are. I think they got one down on the port. like I said, they've probably already started by now, because we're just talking midday-ish. I think I know it's gone 12 o'clock here, and I would imagine all the big, all the towns will be doing something, especially for, for the Three Kings. So the shops will be shut. I would imagine the shopping centres will be open, obviously. I mean, the bars and restaurants will be open, but the shops mainly will be shut today, because it is like a big. It's like December the 25th again. So lucky here. See, in Spain they have 2 Christmases. That can't be bad, can it? Anyway, don't forget, everything's back to normal next week. Everything's back to normal here, back in Spain. The kids go back to school. Everybody starts working again properly. Anyway, as always, guys, very much for popping in. Oh yeah, just to let you know, I did have my fish and chips last night from Cat's Bar. Very nice, I must say. Anyway, adios amigos. Catch you tomorrow. Hopefully it's going to be a bit warmer.